Brothers from Great Millstone, West Palm Beach, and before we begin, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh. All right, double honors to the apostles and elders, Great Millstone, that we well, peace and blessings to the elected of the nation of Israel. Okay, back in it again with a lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. I got the beloved brother, Yawanathan,
Shalom.
and I'm brother Adawan. All right, and we're just going to get straight to it through the spirit. You got it, brother.
Come on, man. So through the spirit, man, as we were teaching at camp earlier, and even the Apostle Gabar made a lesson about it, about trembling at this word. These words that are found written in the Bible are not to be taken lightly, and this truth, especially when these videos are coming out, are supposed to be for edification. When you go into the word, it means to build up. It's not supposed to be for sport, neither is it supposed to be for attainment. You know, you're supposed to tremble at these words. The prophets of old, you know, like we mentioned, Habakkuk, even Ezra, you know, they trembled at this word. So we got to be in that same state, because we are coming into that time of trouble. Shit, we are in that time of trouble now, man. You know?
That's right. What you want to open up with?
Isaiah 66,
Yes, brother.
starting at verse
1.
Con, you can start at verse 1.
This is Isaiah 66 and 1. Thus saith the Lord, heaven is my throne, and the earth is my footstool. Where is the house that ye build unto me? And where is the place of my rest?
And that shows you that, you know, the Lord is not dealing with these church houses, man. He's not dealing with these buildings that are made with hands. That's why he tells us to go to the highways and byways and to compel them that are bidden, you know.
Verse 2, for all those things hath mine hand made, and all those things have been, saith the Lord. But to this man will I look, even to him that is poor and of a contrite spirit, and trembleth at my word.
And that's the spirit. We were talking about that at camp, man. Yahweh Shem Shai resisted the proud, man.
That's right.
But he looks unto those that are in that contrite spirit, you know, that are humble, you know, that have humility, that are meek. The scriptures speak about the meek shall inherit the earth, man. Okay? But it says he is, but to this man will I look, man. You know, those that tremble at his word.
That's right. Hey, and you know, going back to having a contrite spirit is a form of you trembling at his word, because contrite means broken, you know, pressed down, rubbed against. So we're contrite, we're broken because we know that we've transgressed against Yahweh Shem Shai. And in order for us to feel the spirit of contrition, be contrite, all right, you got to understand that the Lord is to be feared, man, and that you should feel bad for going off against him, man. But a lot of people, they go off against the Lord and they don't really care. They'll say, oh, the Lord will forgive me, or, you know, oh, you know, it's not that bad. They try to justify themselves instead of humbling down and really sincerely repenting before Yahweh Shem Shai, man, and fearing him, man, you know. Because when you read the prayer of the Ariah, the song of the three holy children, he asked the same thing, man. He said right here, it's called the Song of the Three Holy Children, also known as the Prayer of Azariah. All right, and it says, chapter 1 and verse 14, it says, we, O Lord, are become less than any nation, and be kept under this day in all the world because of our sins. Neither is there at this time prince or prophet or leader or offering or sacrifice or oblation or incense or place to sacrifice before thee into mercy. Nevertheless, in a contrite heart and an humble spirit, let us be accepted. You see? So with a contrite heart and a humble spirit, make you acceptable to Yahweh Shem Shai, man. You know, and you got to fear his word. You got to tremble at his word. You got it, brother.
And the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom and knowledge. And if you say Isaiah 66, you can continue on or jump down to verse 5.
Spirit. This Isaiah 66 and 5, it says, hear the word of the Lord, he that tremble at his word. Your brethren that hated you, that cast you out for my name's sake, said, let the Lord be glorified, but he shall appear to your joy, and they shall be ashamed. That's right, man. You know, you can break it down, brother.
Come on, man. It says, hear ye that tremble at his word, man. You good, brother. And the majority of this world, the majority of these people, man, especially our people, those that are Israel, man, they don't tremble at the word of the Lord, man. They don't take these words seriously. That's when we bring it out. What do? They scoff, they mock. You know, the scriptures say how they cast us out. And we even spoke about on Luke, the 6th chapter, man, how men shall hate you. You know, men shall cast you out for the Lord's name's sake, man.
That's right. You know, and that's the thing. A lot of them dudes, they think that the Lord is dealing with them, man. But they're about to find out that the Lord is really dealing with, Lord willing, us. You know, we've been hated. We've been persecuted. We've been, you know, removed from the company of men for the sake of Yahweh Shai, man. You know, And a lot of them people who removed us from their company and hated on us, they were claiming that that the Lord was dealing with them, man.
Right.
But they're about to find out the hard way that Yahweh Shemashai is dealing with them, man. And they don't tremble at his word. It says, ye that tremble at the Lord's, man. And what does it ultimately mean to tremble at the Lord's word? It means to fear him, man. When you read the scriptures and you read about the precepts and you hear about the Lord's instruction, that really should make you afraid, right? But if you're right with the Lord, you'll also know that, hey, Lord willing, this won't apply to me because I fear the Lord. I tremble at his word. You see what I'm saying? That's why it says, on your part, he shall be glorified. You know, he shall appear to your joy. But that's because you fear first, man.
That's right, brother.
You got it, brother.
This is the book of Hebrews 11, verse 6. It says, but without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So the main thing that you need to have in this faith is faith, man. Okay, but to continue on, verse 7, by faith Noah, being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house. You see, Noah, our forefather, he moved with fear. Why? Because he trembled at the word of the Lord, man. Okay, when the Heavenly Father instructed him to build the ark because he was going to destroy the earth with water, he wasn't slothful.
Right.
And he moved with fear, but trembled at his word, man. And the prophets of old, they trembled at the words of the Lord, man. That's why the Lord was dealing with them, man. Okay, what does it say in Sirach or Ecclesiasticus 1:10? Look at the generations of old, man. So we have to look at the generations of old, because the things that were written aforetime were written for our learning, man. We see the rest of these people, man. The Lord is not dealing with those that are proud. Yahweh Shema is not dealing with those that cannot be corrected, man. Okay, those that are taking this thing lightly, and we're gonna see the latter end of them, man, and the times that we're coming into, man. You know?
Con, can you keep reading on that?
And it says, I'm gonna read it again. Hebrews chapter 11, verse 7. By faith, Noah, being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet, moved with fear.
Now, when you understand that, right? Because through the Spirit, they never had rain back then. Rain wasn't a thing, right? But Noah still believed, though. And he moved with fear. That's the same thing we're doing. We never seen Jacob's trouble before. We never seen nuclear missile showers hit this place before. We never seen a lot of things that the prophecies are lined up to come to pass. But yet we're still moving with fear and preparing that spiritual ark that way we made. You know? And it says what? By the which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith, man. Through our actions, we're condemning the world, because here it is. Yahweh Shemashai is putting the Spirit on his elect to get right. Lord willing, we be a part of that number. And the world is still continuing in their worldly ways. That's a condemnation unto them, man. Because like the scriptures say, have they not heard? Yes, verily, their sound out through all the ends of the earth, man. You know?
Hey, and I was thinking about Jonah, because when the Heavenly Father prompted Jonah to go to Nineveh, you know, he kind of took it. He didn't want to go.
He didn't want to preach to the Ninevites.
He didn't want to preach, but the Lord had to swallow him by that big fish.
Right.
And he believed after.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So the point that I'm trying to make is, don't allow the Lord to judge you first. You know, take heed at the first warning.
Right.
And we know, look, it's all faith, you know. Jonah had to go through what he had to go through, but nevertheless, a lot of these people, it's going to be too late, you know. When they see these things happen, like, brother, we haven't seen in the time of Jacob's trouble. But when that time comes, it's going to be too late, man. See, the Lord is allowing us to build ourselves up now. The Lord is allowing us to, you know, allow our faith to be built up. So when we do reach them times, hey, we going to be solid. We're going to have that foundation, you know?
Yeah, Sirach 18:20. Before judgment, examine thyself.
That's right.
And then day of visitation, thou shalt find mercy. So you're supposed to examine yourself before the Lord brings the judgment, man. So now's the time to fear the word of the Lord now, before it actually comes, because it will come to pass. But then that's when people are going to want to get right. Then that's when people are going to want to start listening to the word of the Lord and hear the prophets and go out, you know, and look for the men of the Lord on the highways and byways. But it's going to be too late, because it's going to be a famine of the word, man. You know, so when you see these to pass, then shall they know that a prophet have been among them, man.
That's right, bro.
You know?
2nd Ezra chapter 10, verse 17. Woe is me, who shall deliver me in those days? It says, the beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginnings of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? You see, so Ezra was in the spirit of what? Woe is me, who suffered me in those days, because he was seeing all the things which we are about to experience the time that we living in right now. But that was a state of trembling at the words of the Lord, man. You know, being able to see those visions. He was like, man, woe is me, who gonna deliver me?
Right.
So, you know,
God.
it says anything else? The beginning of evils. Oh, I got that Habakkuk.
I'll grab it.
Habakkuk 3, and then, you know, it's supposed to be a quick hit. You know, that was something
supposed to be
supposed to be a quick hit, as we was meditating on, man. You know, the men of the Lord, you gotta fear the words that are written in this Bible. That's the only way, you know, to grow. That's the only way to get a relationship with the Lord, to fear the words that are written. Remember the dude that came at the beginning of camp? You know, it's like he had the truth. He had the name of the Lord. He had the name of Yahweh. He had the name of Yahweh Shah, but he was still, you know, he was still falling some areas, and we were letting him know, hey, you got to have that faith, man. You got to have the faith to stop smoking. You got to have the faith to stop doing these things that are addictive, that's that's harmful to your spirit, but may be pleasing unto your flesh. You know?
That's right, brother. Start from the top.
Okay.
It's Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me.
So like your verse, chapter 3.
Oh, you want 3? Okay,
yeah.
So where you are exactly?
Verse 2.
Okay, This Habakkuk chapter 3, verse. Oh Lord, I have heard thy speech and was afraid.
See, so he has heard the Lord. And what's the speech? The speech, the scriptures. That's right, bro.
Yep. It says, Lord, I have heard thy speech and was afraid. O Lord, revive thy work in the midst of the years. In the midst of the years, make known.
And that's what the Lord is doing right now. The work is being revived, man. The tabernacle of David is, you know, is being risen back as of in the times of old. Ooh, real quick, brother, can you get Isaiah 1 and 26? Matter of fact, I'm gonna grab that. I'll grab that because you're holding that one. Slug it, brother. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 26. And I will restore thy judges as at the first, and thy counselors as at the beginning. You see, so the Lord is restoring us back up. What you're seeing right now is the restoration, all right, of the house of Israel, beginning with the elect, man. Okay, and it says, afterward, thou shalt be called the city of righteousness, the faithful city. You know?
Yeah, man. That's the dry bones waking back up.
That's right, bro.
You know? So it says, I'll read it again, Habakkuk 3 and 2. O Lord, I have heard thy speech and was afraid. O Lord, revive thy work in the midst of the years. In the midst of the years known. In wrath, remember mercy.
And wrath, remember mercy, because we just mentioned in 2 Ezra 16, it says this is the beginning of evils. You know, the sorrows, man. It's going to be so much going on, man. It's going to, Esau Edom, the Lord is going to use Esau Edom on the left-hand side to really show his anger toward his people, man. Hence the title of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. And that he is talking about the elect man or elect woman or elect child, man. So that was just something that we wanted to get. It was a quick hitter, man. Hey, tremble at the words of the Lord is easier said than done, but this is that engrafted word which is able to save your souls, man. You know? So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying.
We're going to praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash. Double honor, the apostles, and others, great Muslim, that were well, peace and blessings to the elected nation Israel. Shalom. Baba. Kwame Shalom.
Shalom.